tell you from not only personal experience, if you watch my videos, trust me, making this transformative to its highest possible caliber is hard. It is not easy to take video, footage after footage after footage after footage, and change what visually is being shown to you. Something as simple as Gohan going Super Saiyan, or Luffy, because we're mentioning Toei. I'm gonna try to do this in one big ass long take. There's gonna be some small edits here and there, but for the most part, it's gonna be like one shot. If you have been paying attention or not living under a rock, right? Toei Animation has made it a lot harder for content creators for a long time to drop, create, or visually put on any type of project. Most of those conversations comes up from Totally Not Mark in his most recent remarks that he made pertaining to 200 plus videos of his own taken down from Toei. Now, I used to do One Piece content on this platform a lot. And I removed most of it because I didn't like the quality. Like, there's nothing bad about it. The quality was just ass. But looking back, I noticed a lot of like Dragon Ball Super based content from people like Geekdom 101 to Totally Not Mark, to even 4-Star Dragon Ball. There's a lot of content creators when Dragon Ball Super came out that had a hard time even processing, editing, mastering any type of Dragon Ball content. You know, they've had to stick under their ass for a while now as far as what they accept, what they don't. What I've noticed is a lot of times when there's copyright claims, they're not actually going through on these processes. They're just making it more difficult for a content creator. Now, I'm fairly familiar with all the One Piece based content creators. So we're talking King of Lightning, Ohara, Jay the Legend, Sensei Inc., M King. So I'm familiar with all those content creators. I know they make a lot of One Piece content, a lot of theories. And the other gentleman I was thinking of, a Saiyan scholar. So for Dragon Ball content. So there's so much different, content creators, popular, non-popular. And I know how they're looking at like, oh, it's just Toei content. It's not just Toei content. It's everything. I can even give you a personal example. A few months ago, there was a skit, another Promised Neverland video that I had, which I'll put either in the description or at least, above here, video card. But in the beginning, there was a little skit I wanted to do, just making fun of fillers. It was Kaneki, and he was basically Knots. And I can't even show the clip because they're gonna put a copyright claim on it. But it was basically in the beginning of a new season, and Kaneki was basically in a fire. Another character comes in and tries to make it seem like basically another character comes in while Kaneki looks like he's under fire, like a literal building is falling on him. And it's not real, it's not in the manga, it's complete filler. And they exaggerate it to a T and try to make you feel bad. Doesn't work for me. It's not just these companies, like, I'm not saying they all have copyright issues, but let's say you put up a certain webtoons. I've seen people like Heavenly Control have a problem. Studio Parrot, Globalworks, Toei Animation, Madhouse. There's literally just so many animation production companies I can mention. Some, they're willing to accept your completely reimagined work, and others are not. Use is applied in the United States. YouTube operates under the United States as an LLC and as a business to my understanding. So no matter what Japan's fair use laws are, they should not apply. Japan's fair use law should not apply to America or YouTube, period. I've watched YouTube over the years as far as like their algorithms change relentlessly to cater to the business side of how we all get paid. Basically, YouTube has been catering 100% to companies, businesses, brands. They are not catering to the content creator no matter how much money they make them. That are supposed to help you as far as, building along this process. Is absolutely insane. How somebody who built a platform like Totally Not Mark, as long as he has, and transforms his work. And I can tell you from not only personal experience, if you watch my videos, trust me, making this transformative to its highest possible caliber is hard. It is not easy to take video, footage after footage after footage after footage and change what visually is being shown to you. Something as simple as Gohan going Super Saiyan, or Luffy, because we're mentioning Toei, chop every other punch, throw your face in it possibly, turn the transition to focus on yourself animated wise. turn the piece of art that is the animation into something completely different than what you're usually seeing. That's why he mentioned he had a team. That's one of the reasons why, given the circumstance, I've been looking at building my own, to be honest. You need an editor, you do need an animator, you need somebody that's going to give you an honest opinion regarding your thumbnails. Why aren't you focusing on this? Your analytics are saying that you should be doing, versus videos, or in my case, we would be talking about, anime versus or horror-based reviews. That's what people keep watching, so why are you doing something else? You're doing everything regarding you need to do for your job, and you have somebody else on your side going, you busted your ass, but this is what you missed. You need that. We want you to remove all your content based off of us. What's worse right now is the copyrights system, which in this sense is just a general listing, and copyright ID claims just down your entire video list. So it's the equivalent of somebody going through my list, not looking at any of my videos, seeing any of my critiques, let alone rants or commentary, and then just putting my content ID down and saying, we're just gonna remove everything you possibly have provided, despite the fact that you putting editing and you put in a lot of effort and time to make sure this is a movie, a show, not just, copy and paste, here you go. Content creators put a lot of effort and work, especially those that are very transformative as far as their content, especially review-based and commentary. It's just a huge shit on everybody that works hard to build a community here. I wanted to wait until, the whole thing seemed to be squared away. Mark looks like he's basically given up for now. And, kudos to him and his team. And this includes everybody that makes One Piece and Dragon Ball based content through Toei. But I'm going to keep my content limited from them. I think it's very silly that we live in this realm on YouTube where we can basically show our bodies, but we can't use brand-based content that we've edited, basically flipped and mastered over to be a whole different work of art, and busting their ass to create this content for years. That content is no longer following guidelines, which isn't true. And even if Toei actually went through the process of trying to sue or further extend these claims, they wouldn't win anyway. Having over 300 plus videos, and then you're telling me after 4 years of building my fan base and my community that it's no longer adequate enough for you? It's just a shame. The community's been so on point and supportive. Twitter, PewDiePie even talked about it, to Geekdom I just mentioned as well, which I'm gonna throw some visuals later to show that. But for the most part, seeing all these people in support has been beautiful. People that honestly don't even know who Mark was or even follow this content. So hopefully, even if it's not right now, he's able to pick it up back to where he left off in a few months. I hope going forward we can all actually support one another in the same way. We all have to go through this, especially if you're in the anime community, you're in the horror community, you review movies, you review television, you review comics. If you're reviewing something that's already created and you're turning into your own form of art and a product, it should still be treated the same as anyone else. The irony of this is, if I haven't already put it up yet, Film Red, like I said, in One Piece, the live action movie, I'll be putting up both commentaries on that, and then I'll be taking a break for a little bit. I have a lot of scripts and concepts I'm working on, and it's the holidays, so you won't be seeing much from me after those. But again, like, comment, share, subscribe, because the YouTube algorithms are horrible. But thank you, and knock that out.